I need to turn myself down. Give me a second. All I can hear is me. I've got enough me for fucking days, man. Give me a minute. I'm just so loud in my own ears. I need to... I was about to play fucking Tame Impala. I need to go ahead and just turn myself down a little bit. Because I'm like... I almost deafened myself by going... Oh! Alright, I'm good. I can just about hear myself. And I can see my beautiful little chat. How we doing, chat? Out of 10. Guys, it's been a fucking while. I think I want to do my content for today's stream. And then have a little catch up. So we're doing probably a little stream, you know? I love you too, Becky. I'm going to read out some subs. Why not? It's been a while. So I imagine a lot of you are resubbing. Doxyside, thank you for the tier 1 for 12 months. We've got a year. Woo! Thank you for the year. 7KB1, thank you for the tier 1. Fuck Charo, thank you for the prime. Lily Beatrice, thank you for the prime. Emmy, thank you for the prime. Ember, thank you for the tier 1. Prickly Cactus, thank you for the tier 1. Doxyside, thank you for the fucking 5 gifteds. Mwah. Baker Twitch, thank you for the tier 1 for 4 months. BB Opus, thank you. Abby, thank you. Vegans, thank you. Monica Garfield, thank you. Big Sam Stew. Scolate, sorry, for the 10. Scala Dete, thank you for the prime. Bubble, thank you for the prime. Cupcakes, thank you for the tier 1. Melita, thank you for the tier 3 for 6 months. Thank you for giving me your money. Minter X, thank you for the tier 1 for 6 months. Jazzy, thank you for the tier 1. Ventila, thank you for the gifted. Sunflower, thank you for the tier 1. CJ, thank you for the tier 1. Sorry, that was a lot of reading out. I'll read out some more in a minute. You may have seen the title. Hottest streamers tier list. No one thought he would do it. No one thought he would come after his fellow streamers. Today is the day. I'll show you. I have a tier list here. Today I will be going through the hottest streamers and ranking them between S+ and E. This may be the end of my very short-lived career. As you may know, there has been a heatwave in the United Kingdom over the last couple of days. So today I'm going to be ranking streamers by how well they can handle the heat. The hottest streamers. Please don't leave. Look, guys, I was running out of ideas. Please don't leave. Please stay with me for this. I just need you to just stick with it. There might be a bit of thirsting throughout the stream, but I can't just come on here and call streamers hot. I'll never make a friend ever again, okay? So today we're going through which streamers can touch grass. Guys, stick with it, you know, like, we're gonna have such a laugh and we're gonna be all horny and, Scolate, thank you for the 10. Wait, did you gift another 10? You're insane! You're nuts! Thank you. Please don't leave. Maybe Alex, thank you for the tier 1. Horror Comedy, thank you for the tier 1. Moody Fields, thank you for the prime. Now that my joke is over, shall I just leave? Anxious By Person, thank you for the tier 1. The Girl from the Epic, thank you for the tier 1. Cupid Live, thank you for the prime for 5 months. Alex Def, tier 1. Sorry for leaving, thank you for the prime. Nullness, thank you for the tier 1. Ventila, thank you for the prime. Planho, Morkate, Nubia, here have some blue. Why are we getting so many subs today? I've got content to get through. Okay. Yeah, I know a lot of you have missed my tier list streams. So today is one of those. Let's get some hype in chat. Woo! Woo! And we're not playing that stupid fucking cat game. So, fuck you. We're going to have some fun. I got bored thinking of the tier 1, 10 months, and City, let's go. Right, let's do it. Let's get going. How well can streamers handle the heat? A lot of these people are indoor people. AimZ. AimZ has asked me to go for coffee. This makes me believe that AimZ is someone that would happily go outside. Do I think AimZ can handle the sun? AimZ is as white as I am. Therefore, I put AimZ in C. I don't think AimZ can handle the heat. But I don't think AimZ will burn. Actually. This man is from Estonia! Estonia! Do you want to know what the average temperature in Estonia is? You want to see this? You want to see this? Average temperature, Estonia. 6.4 degrees C. Chat. Let me repeat. 6.4 degrees Celsius. For that reason, Axel, you're burning like the pizza in your hand, my bro. Was I there when this picture was taken? I think I was there when this picture was taken. Thank you, Laura. Oh, did we just get a sub? What a fucking disaster. Your fucking mum! So have that, bitch. City, thank you for the tier 1. Big muscles, thank you for the prime. Let's keep going. Bro's cold. Cold AF, bro. Am I right? That me up. Austin show. I met Austin for the first time. I don't know. Hold on, what the fuck is going on here? Why can't I drag you? I'm about to drag Austin, actually. I had, guys, I'm always going to be completely real when I meet my fellow influencers. I went to TwitchCon Amsterdam, I met Austin. First thing Austin did was give me a hug. And I was like, wow, Austin, we've like interacted with DM before. That's so lovely. Thank you, Austin. And then we had a conversation at a bar, guys. So I was at a bar getting drinks for my friends. I don't drink still. So that's been like fucking 5 months now, by the way. Can I get a woot woot in chat for me, please? Right? Woot woot. And I'm there at the bar, and Austin is getting drinks, and he turns to me, and I'm like, oh, we're gonna have a conversation. We haven't actually had a full conversation yet. And he's like, oh, you get into the bar? And I was like, yeah, I am. And he was like, oh, okay. And so he kind of like walks around to the other side of me to get closer to the bar. What I thought is that he was engaging in a conversation with me. What he actually was trying to get to the bar. So we engaged in a conversation of sorts that just was going nowhere. I was like, it was like this, guys. It was really awkward. I was like, so yo, first time in Amsterdam, huh? Yeah. Do you like it? Yeah, it's pretty good. Nice. That was it. That was the conversation. For that reason, this man is clearly from America. And so could probably handle the heat fine. I mean, what, is he based in Austin or LA? I can't remember. Yeah, it was one of the more awkward experiences with influencers. It's kind of why I remembered my place in all of this. Of like, I just should keep to myself. This is the other thing, right? I always keep to myself. I try my best not to like get too involved with other streamers and other content creators unless it's obvious or the vibes are immaculate, right? And this is an example of like, I should have just shut up, I just spoke, spoken when spoken to, you know what I mean? But what I did notice is that, because I was so indifferent to a lot of what was going on at this event, I kind of made a plan before anyone else. So I would know what bar I was going to quite early. And that kind of meant that everyone just kind of came to where I was. Because, like, a few people would come along because it was the only concrete plan. And then, an hour and a half later, Hassan would just fucking da-boom, da-boom, da-boom into the fucking room. Every like 100 motherfuckers following him like, Hassan, please! Please talk to me! So, and then, like, the bars would stay open until, like, 5 in the fucking morning. I'm like... I'm so sorry to these poor Dutch motherfuckers. I just come in for a fucking little beverage with my buddies, and fucking Hassan is just like bringing the entire force of Twitch along in his stead, and it's just like, you will remain open until the morn. So that was my experience at TwitchCon. But I did shake Hassan's hand because there was just this very strange situation in which I was sat at a table, and someone else at the table was like, oh, Hassan, and then I went to shake his hand, and then another person at the table was like, oh, Hassan, nice to meet you, and shook his hand. And I went for the power of 3, right?
Appreciate my 11-month sub. Jimbo,
wow.
I have literally been to 3 different countries since you replied to my DMS.
Sorry, I need to get on top of that. Yeah, absolutely, says, what are you saying? Give me a random topic.
Hi,
oh, don't.
You give me a random topic. Can be anything in the world. And I'll try and write a song about its smiley face.
PT Cruisers. Okay, so essentially, Hassan came over to my table, And because someone kind of like beckoned him over and went to shake his hand. Another person went to shake his hand. 2 very clear handshakes. He was firm. You know, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. And I went for the power of 3, right? Why is everyone saying hi TikTok? Oh, it's a bit for you, absolutely. Okay. I went for the bit, right? Which is like the power of 3 in comedy is if you say something like slightly amusing and do it a 3rd time, it becomes a lot funnier in context, right? So I went like, well, if everyone's asking for one, and shook his hand, and my God, I stared into the soul of Hassan Avi, and his reaction was this. Nice to meet you. That was it. I've never felt like Austin and Hassan, if you ever see this, man, you two put me in the fucking floor. I don't reach out to people. I rarely go ahead and talk to others. And both of you fucking floored me. You both just were like, fuck this British cunt. He's weird. Fucking no laughs, no lols, pure, you know, talk to the hand kind of beat. So yeah, it was painful and I'll never do it again. Bilzo would get burnt like a little bitch. Can I get a bitch Zo in chat? Oh yeah, sorry, that was me putting him in E, by the way. Bitch Zo! Captain Sparkles, why is he in a maid dress? He is fucking... That's not the point of the stream. I just think he can handle his heat very well! I think he can handle his heat very well. If he was in the kitchen, you know, handling meat and knives, I think he could handle it, you know? You know what I mean? I just think he could... Okay. Let's keep going. Moist Critical. This guy has the smallest surface area of any streamer, therefore I think he could cope quite well. But also, similar complexion to me. We're gonna put him in A. I reckon he could handle his heat pretty well. Charlie Slimesicle is a fucking beast. I've never seen a man that is so powerful. You know this man has hobbies? How terrifying is that? This man has actual hobbies. When I met Charlie, he was talking to me about the little sports he does, man. This man has actual interests. That's terrifying. You know what? It's fucking these fucking Americans, man. They're all in my fucking business, and they have hobbies and interests, and they're talented, and their teeth are nice. It's weird. Get out of my fucking country. Sorry, that sounded really Brexit. I didn't mean that. Corpse Husband, on the other hand, has Corpse ever touched grass? A question we should all ask ourselves. I don't know. I don't know. What are we saying? If you are saying S+, get out. There is the door towards this direction. There is no way, I repeat, there is no way in hell this motherfucker is not getting burned by the sun. No way. No way. D. And that D does not stand for anything else. Stop it. Corpse is getting burnt. Captain Puffy. Captain Puffy's very outgoing. From all the times I've hung out with Captain Puffy. By the way, Captain Puffy, super fucking cool.
My birthday was on Monday and I'm at the beach, so my pale skin is scorched and falling off. Anyways, you're brilliant and love you always.
Thank you. It's weird that there's, like, I actually have, like, a supportive community at the moment. How wild is that? Yeah, Captain Puffy, really cool. Really like hanging out with Captain Puffy. There was like one of the nights of Twitch. This is gonna be like a mix in of like my TwitchCon story time, by the way. But there was one night I was hanging out at the private networking event. Hold on, this requires a dance. The private networking event. That's right. I got invited. They gave me 3 drinks tokens. I tell you what, I've never felt more badass in my life. I go up to a group. Owen is there, or Owen's Juice. And I'm like this, I'm like, you guys want some drink tokens? Just fucking threw them. Just went like, boom. They were like, being showered in my beverage. Rewind. So they were being showered in my tokens. And they were like, wow, all this free alcohol from James himself. I was like, yep, easy. My fucking partner manager was like, hey man, Twitch CEO over there. Well, I'm not sure if it was the CEO. I feel like it was. What are you saying sweat stains for? Oh, fuck you, man. It's the hottest day of the fucking year, so you can fuck off. How about that? Oh, he's got sweat stains. No fucking shit, idiot. What do you mean? What do you mean? Let's see your fucking armpits, cunt. How about that? Oh, it's fucking 40 degrees and he's sweating? Yes, because I'm a human! What do you mean? Look at me. I'm a beautiful man. And I'll accept it, motherfucker. And now I'm sweating more. Thank you for the 10 gifted, Petty. Okay, and now my fucking chest... I'm gonna have a beverage. Someone said it's 26 degrees. No, it's not. It's fucking 40. Hold on. Temperature in Brighton. Well, okay, how about this, motherfuckers? I'll just take off my shirt. If I take off my shirt, there won't be any sweat stains. How about that? Let's see how you fucking like that. Should we do it? Should I just take off my fucking shirt? Is that what you fucking want, TOS? Fuck TOS. As I was saying, I was going to meet the Twitch CEO. This is weird, right? So my partner manager came over to a little group I was in and was like, we want you to meet like the head of like marketing and like the head of like money or something and the head of, and just the Twitch CEO. They were just stood there at the fucking event with a bunch of like fucking Carl Jacobs, right? And I was like, Carl Jacobs wasn't speaking to them, but that was the kind of event, right? So it was like all of the big streamers were there and big boy Jimbo. He comes up to me specifically and goes, I want you to go and chat to them. I'm like, my brother, I know I sound like a fucking Tory. These guys will love me. I'll be on a fucking private jet with Jeff Bezos within a week. Shut the fuck up, Petty. I will be on a fucking private jet with Jeff Bezos within a week. But look at the content I make, right? The fuckers, I would talk to these three rich motherfuckers, being like, so these are my ideas for Twitch. I feel as if you should give me a better cut. 50-50 is a fucking joke. And then they'd look up my fucking streams, and they'd see shit like this. They'd see fucking sweaty Jimbo, like, aggressive, fucking attacking his viewer base, and this is not something that runs. Why am I sweating so much? So that's why I didn't go and speak to them. Even though I was stone cold sober and I had a wealthy opportunity in front of me to earn more money from this, whatever the fuck this is, I didn't do it. So, and there you go, that's how fucking sweaty I am, motherfuckers. How about that? Not the Costa napkin, it's not Costa, it's fucking tortilla because I like a good burrito. How about that? Yes, I'm sweaty. It's fucking hot in here. Right, let's keep going. I'm getting fucking distracted. Captain Puffy can handle heat fine. I'm going for A. Also, if anyone's watching this and still thinks this is actually hottest streamers, you know, I'm going to change the fucking title. Give me a fucking minute, chat. Out of 10, how are you feeling? I want to hear how you enjoying the stream. Am I being entertaining? How do I fucking change the title? How well can streamers handle the heat? How about that? How about that? 10, 10, 10. Look, you guys are loving it because I'm just in my element and thriving. We'll take it. Why are you giving me so much money? Pezzy, thank you for the 10. This is like the most subs we've had in a long time. Keep it coming, man. I want more money. Let's keep going. Dream. This man. Okay. Let's analyze this, because this is another faceless YouTuber that even, I think, himself, he says he doesn't go outside often. But he lives in Florida, right? And he might have like an outside bit of his house that's not public. So for example, if I was to give you exact coordinates, no, I'm joking.
What's your opinion on the Rock Band video games?
Perfectly fine. Petty, why are you giving me so much money? I will shit myself. There you go. I will poo. If you continue to... I don't know. I want to say Dream can handle the flame. You know what I mean? Like, he was in that Bella Porch music video. Was he, though? Like, was that actually him? It probably wasn't. I'm gonna, you know, I don't know. For that reason, I'm just gonna put him slap bang in the middle. Is that okay? Is that valid? Marriott, you are British. Even though you live in LA, I cannot believe that you can handle the heat incredibly well. So for that reason, I'm going to be putting you in C. Also, you're very tall. There's a lot of you that can burn. Foolish gamers. Fucking hell, man. Someone's Remonide this shit, man. There ain't no fucking way in fucking... What? Why does he look this clean? Come on, might as well. We're at this point.
What if I told you that I charted your new EP for Rock Band 3?
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I wanna, you know, I just want to make these eyes a bit more blue. You know, might as well. We're halfway there. Oh, stop it. Oh, fuck it. Okay, you can have one blue eye. You're like fucking Sans. Yeah, S+. Don't care if he can handle the heat or not. He just needs to be there, doesn't he? It's kind of the fucking rules. Foolish is there. Freddie Badlino. Freddie is somehow whiter than me. I like to think that I have a ham skin tone. Like, look at this, right, chat? This is kind of messed up. Look at this. Look at... Okay, fucking hell. What is going on, man? Why did I choose to wear fucking pink? Look at my skin. I'm the same color as my shirt. So the point is, I'm pretty pink, but Freddie is somehow whiter than me. Why am I so pink? Look at my face. What the fuck? My face looks more like this than my arm. What? Okay. Someone was like, why is Bilzo so low? Because read the title! You fucking idiot! You think Bilzo can handle heat? Are you mental? Serious. You're sunburnt, James. Yeah, that's kind of ironic, actually. Yeah, we're gonna put Freddie Badlino in D. D's nuts. L plus ratio. Plus your Freddie Badlino. Okay, let's keep going. G Nelly is... Oh, that is just an image of G Nelly. G Nelly. G Nelly. I think G Nelly is one of the smallest people I've ever met. I also... You know what? I need to stop being mean to G. While I was away, it kind of became a new bit for me that I was just mean to G the entire time. For that reason, G, you can go in the dream tier. I think, no comment. That's what I'm going for. Sorry, that was meant to be a burp, but ended up just being a weird guttural scream. Sorry if I'm being gross today, chat. I feel it. So, okay, okay, get it over with. Get it over with. You know what? Can I be honest? I'm sick of this. I'm not even going to make the joke about George not found being attractive. I'm sick of it. I'm done. Oh, let me tell you about this as well. I had a fucking awkward interaction with George. Like, George was, like, cool with me. We like, had times where we were just, like, sat in the same group. Whatever. I think if we were to kind of speak more, we'd probably be friends. But, there is just... I just don't like going out there and making friends with people, like... Just because, like, usually there has to be something that bridges.
And I hope you enjoyed your trip to Amsterdam.
Yeah. So, okay, so for example, Max is in chat, right? I wouldn't go out of my way to meet Max. But I knew that Axel and Max were already friends. And so Max, when he came over to me, there was a kind of this ultimate thing of, well, he will meet Axel, so I will speak with him and be friendly. And because of it, I created somewhat of a connection with Max and was like, oh, this kid's cool. That's what kind of needs to happen for me to, like, become friends with someone. I need, like, that intermediary piece. That, with George, was this, right? So, I was going to the private networking event, right, where all of the Twitch staff were, right? And I'm just kind of stood in the lobby, and Will was there. So I see Wilbur, and I go over and speak to him. And I'm like, this is like, because he's one of my closest friends. Like, being completely real, in Brighton, he's one of the people I hang out with now. Like, especially, it kind of goes intermittent. We don't see each other for a little while, and then we hang out a bit more. And it was one of those periods of time where we're starting to hang out quite a lot at the moment, and going swimming. And so I go over to him, and he's kind of like, I'm just chatting to him. I've just been speaking to, like, John Allen Casts, by the way. And then I'm kind of stood with him, and George comes over, and he kind of stands next to me, and he goes, I'm just stood here to get out of the sun.
Thank you for making me smile today, smiley face.
Thanks, man. And I could see that there was still sun on his face, right? So he was like, I'm here to stand out of the sun. And he stared at me while he said it. And yet there was just this line of sun hitting his eye. And I was kind of like, you're still in it. And he went, what? And I was like, you're still in the sun. And I don't think he heard. I think maybe I just said it a bit, like, quieter the second time, because I was saying it as, like, a joke first, but then it wasn't. And so he just kind of, like, kept standing there in the sun. And then Wilbur left. Will was like, oh, I've got to go grab something from my hotel room. And so it was just kind of like, I was just kind of stood there. And George was stood there with the sun still on his face. And then I just left. I was like, right, that's enough. Good try. Maybe next time we'll have a conversation and it will run smoothly. That was just like, this is just the way I act in front of people. Like, especially when I'm meeting them for the first time.
I actually have a playlist of in-game previews on YouTube for it. If you could check it out at some point, that'd be awesome. I'm getting really close to charting your entire discography.
I would really appreciate you charting my entire discography. Thank you. So yeah, I'm very awkward. I'm a very awkward person. But the fact, right, that he was hiding from the sun, right, makes me feel like this motherfucker can't handle the sun very well. So that reason I'm putting him in D. So you see how that tied in, chat? Can I get a hell yeah? Hell yeah. Hannah Rose, I kind of met Hannah, I think. Yeah, we met. We didn't really have much of a time to talk at TwitchCon, but Hannah seemed cool. So yeah, American? Question mark? American. Yes. Why is everyone saying hell yeah? Why is everyone saying hell yeah? Because I asked you to. Right. Yeah, American probably can handle the heat. I'm going to put in... Oh, no, you see... no, B. We're going to go with B for Hannah Rose. But Hannah Rose does play Minecraft, after all. Hassan. Right, Hassan, this man is the heat! Jeez! I'm going to walk into your establishment. Why am I made him Australian? I'm going to walk into your establishment, and you're going to stay open. Because I'm Hassan. I feel sorry for Hassan, right? The amount of motherfuckers that wanted to meet this guy. This guy's fucking... You know, you see numbers on Twitch and you kind of be like, okay, that's popular. No, but then there's like famous, right? There's like... So you have like me, right? You have like me. I'm like a little streamer, right? I'm just like one of these like mid streamers, right? And people will come up and say hi and like, whatever, that's cool. And then you have some streamers which are just kind of fucking famous, right? So those kind of fucking famous streamers can keep open bars. And I've literally never seen this in my life. This motherfucker kept open multiple bars. These pubs were meant to... One of them was meant to close at 1. I was there until 4. 4. Mental. Starjoy, thank you for the gifteds. Yeah, Hassan can handle the fucking heat. Hassan is the fucking kitchen. Hassan, the sun orbits Hassan, man. Let's be real. Poor staff. Mate, do you know how much the fucking staff were making? Right, so, context. I turn up with Ash, Axel, Orr to this random Dutch bar. The reason why we were here is because Ash walked into it the other day and they were just playing Dutch Eurobeat music, which was fucking funny. We were going to like a bigger bar where everyone was. He was like, they're playing Dutch Eurobeat music. We should go there. And I was like, yes. What? No way are we hanging around like the big group just because when there is Dutch Eurobeat playing across the fucking street. We're going there, man. So we went there, had the night of our lives. People just kind of came with us after all, because we were like fucking in there dancing and shit, right? The next day, it's a Sunday. It's the final day of TwitchCon. And we go in, and it's dead. There is one motherfucker at the bar, but we have 4 of us, and we're like, all right, we'll order some drinks and sit outside. Then a group of 15 motherfuckers come along, right? 15. They come to us and go,
Twitter with the playlist link? Sorry
yeah, sure.
For the constant questions. I'm really nervous of how you'll react to all of this.
It's all good. They come round to, there's like 15 people suddenly at this Dutch Eurobeat bar. And 2 of them have the audacity to ask the Dutch Eurobeat bar to start playing some music. Dare I say it, they played some bangers. They knew their target audience within 5 minutes. ABBA, another 5, Mr. Brightside. We're there. The Brits have arrived. Coming out of my cave. It was cringe as fuck. It was, dare I say it, abysmal, because any British motherfucker that walked past it started hearing iconic British music and swarmed the place. We started having a street party, dare I say it, between 100 and 200 people from the 4 that began, just because we created a little meme about this place. Swarmed it. You couldn't go for a piss. You couldn't even get your cock out. For a piss, not for anything else. It just became this big British party to the point where, like, we were blocking off the cycle lane. And, like, there was just this, at one point, this woman in, like a, what do you call them? Like a mobility scooter, just pissed. Just off her rocker, man. Just fucking wheeled up to the front of the bar, just laid back, started fucking smoking. I was like, what the fuck is going on? What happened? So yeah, that was that night. And it was fun. Thank you, Hassan, for coming along and bringing the thunder. Bang. Let's keep going. Jump manifold. I heard this man wants to box. Try applying sun cream first, you big fucking Brit. Okay, Carl Jacobs. This is like a honorary British person in this list. I think Carl Jacobs cannot handle the sun. Although, can I say, I wasn't expecting Carl Jacobs to have as much kind of like sass and a bit of like swagger. You know what I mean? That might sound weird, but like at one of the parties, he was holding a cup like this, like that. And kind of like dancing around like this, like I was like, what the? You are a Mr. Beast gaming creator. Where did you get this from? Man's dancing like Drake, and I was going along with it. This was good. He was getting me in the fucking mood to dance. So yeah, that was a surprise, a pleasant one, actually. But then he started singing One Direction. And I just couldn't get behind it. All of them were singing it. It was just kind of me and Phil's were just sat there like, what the fuck? Thank you, Starjoy, for the 5. Izzy, thank you for the sub. Guys, you've subbed so much today. Thank you so much. Quai, I reckon, can handle the heat. I mean, he covers his fucking face anyway, so the sun can't even fucking reach him. Ugh. I'm sorry, that was fucking disgusting. Can I just chuck an apology out there? That was fucking gross. Ludwig. Beefy fucking man. Beefy. I'm trying to think. Ludwig wasn't at Amsterdam. I did go, I did do that swimming video of Ludwig though. I don't know, I feel like Ludwig lives in LA. Surely can handle the heat pretty well.
Hoodie man.
Hoodie man. Woo! Karis, thank you for the prime. Starter, did you give another 5? You're mental. Markiplier. I have that shirt. Man's wearing Zara. Zara plier. Markiplier wears Zara? That's not like a front. I think Zara's like a nice cloak. But I have that. Wait. Oh. Am I Markiplier? I think I might be Markiplier. Markiplier can handle the heat, for the record. I'm just kind of scared of Markiplier. So for that reason, S+, a Markiplier. I just got, you know what? I feel like Markiplier has connections and could probably get people killed if he wanted to. But at least he's in space. Am I right? Dab me up. Let's keep going. Why is Millie in this list? I'm not doing Millie's one. Minx. Minx is Irish, just so you know. Boom. That's all you need to know. I'm surprised Minx wants to live in the States. Ms. Kiff, fantastic eyes. Can we just put that out there? I met someone else with, like, incredibly blue eyes. It's hard to talk to people with sharp blue eyes. You feel like they're just, like, piercing you. Like, that your skin. Like you're bleeding wherever they look. And he's kind of looking at my chest right now because of the way he is on my screen. I'm just going to cover his eyes. Yeah. We're going to put Ms. Kiff in, I don't know, I feel like probably can't handle the heat as well as other Americans. I'm going to put him in C. Nick is not green. God, Nick, you've got a lovely smile. Someone had to say it. You're not a streamer. Get out of here. You're a YouTuber. Starjoy! Thank you for the gifted. Stoxy said thank you for the gifteds. Why are you giving me so much money? What did I do to deserve this? Nikki. Can Nikki handle the heat? I'm going to message Nikki. Nikki usually replies fairly quickly, right? Nihachu. Nikki. Can you handle the sun? I will wait 15 seconds. She'll reply. She's busy. She's probably busy. Probably just busy, guys. It's all good. So, yeah, probably just busy. We'll leave that one for later because Nikki will reply. Probably just busy. Right? So, we'll just keep going on. Orange juice. Owen, by the way, really liked hanging out with Owen. Owen's one of the first people, like, he was one of the first people that I kind of, like, hung out with on the trip. And yeah, big fucking fan. Owen's sick as fuck. We listened to Sweet Child of Mine in the fucking Uber on the way to the hotel. Big up. Owen's very kind. Really. I'm gonna put you in A, Owen. I think you can handle the heat. Philza! Dap me up, my G. Come on. Come on, Pops. Bring it in.
Philza is from Newcastle. They've not seen the sun in 33 years. Wait, how old is Philza? Has Philza ever seen the sun? Philza was 1 year old. Philza was a mere baby the last time he saw the sun. You know, let alone went outside in it. This man just sees darkness and cloud all day, every day. E.
Let's keep going. How about that? Let's keep going. Koji, I saw you in chat, by the way. I hope you're well. Pokimane! Can I get a hell yeah? Pokimane streaming Among Us! Woo! I love it, man. I love it. Pokimane streaming Among Us? Yes, please. Love a bit of the... Wait, Koji, do you play with Pokimane? Wait. Yes! No way, Koji! Fuck! No way. Can I get a hell yeah for Koji? Koji fucking made it, man. You gotta play Among Us with with Pokimane. Wow, man. Nice. Nice. Have you guys ever been the imposters together? I'm waiting, Koji. Yes! They have! What? Yo! Sheesh! My guy Koji, this is my guy. My guy's been the imposter with fucking Pokimane. Guys, do you like my new bit? My new bit is that whenever Pokimane is streaming Among Us, I have to stop what I'm doing to watch it. It's definitely just a bit and not my everyday life. By the way, Koji, it might sound like I'm taking the piss. This is a bit, but I'm very proud of you as per. Love Koji. Pokimane, I actually was at a private networking event. Did I mention this? Koji was actually the person I was hanging out with probably the most at this event. Thank you, Starjoy, for the gifteds. And yeah, I did not talk to Pokimane. In fact, I kind of just was there. You know, there was one point where I think Pokimane's doing a vlog and I'm in it because I'm dancing with Carl Jacobs. Maybe. So if you ever see that, just spam like, James, you are fucking killing it, man. So let's just do that. Please change your shirt. Please shut the fuck up. I'm allowed to be sweaty. It's my fucking stream, right? So yeah, please like fucking support the shit out of me, yeah? If that happens. So yeah, but like it was kind of weird because Pokimane was kind of just like taking part, like talking to people, but also creating content. And everyone else there was just trying to talk to one another. And Pokey was just doing, you know, our own thing, filming some arcade machines. And I was just like, yeah, kind of this goes. Like, I feel like if I was that popular, I'd kind of do the same thing, you know? So, yeah. Starjoy, thank you for the 5 gifted. Urith, thank you for the gifted, or the tier 1 even. And the Nova System, thank you for the tier 1. It was all a fever dream. It never happened. No, we were in the same room. I was going to tell you about Ash's joke there. I'm not going to tell that joke. I think, you know, Pokimane could probably handle heat. I think Pokimane lives in LA. Puns. I don't know enough about puns. Cutie Cinderella. Again, we're having an issue here with the blue eyes, man. People with blue eyes scare the shit out of me. I don't know. Okay. Can anyone else relate to this? When you see someone with blue eyes, do you think they're going to kill you? I get this feeling whenever I see someone with very clear blue eyes, I think they're going to kill me. So when they look at you and they're just like this, right? So just imagine here, someone edit my eyes blue and I go like... Because obviously my eyes can't be blue, for they are gold. Well, they're not. They're hazel, right? They're brown/green with gold flecks. But so I can't do that, but yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think Cutie Cinderella burns. I'm going to say C. Who's next? Quackity! I reckon... I saw Quackity out and about a lot. I reckon Quackity goes outside. I reckon Quackity can handle the heat. There you go. Quackity and S+. I think. Quackity and S+. I had not an awkward interaction with Alex. We spent like I spoke to him a few times because we go back. I don't know if any of you know this. I've known Quackity for 4 years, maybe longer. And we've had conversations. We've spoken over Discord in Spanish, which was nice. It's probably one of the last times I spoke Spanish to someone online. And yeah, we had this interaction where he was just very clearly quite tired, but we spoke about music, which was quite nice. And then he was like, I think I'm going to go inside for a bit to find his friends, because obviously he has actual friends that aren't me. Why is everyone saying he's from Mexico? Yeah, I know. What do you mean? How many awkward interactions do you have? Quite a few. I'm really sweaty. Someone said he's Spanish. Oh, okay. Someone's an idiot, is what you mean to say. Rambu, you can't fool anyone. You came to the UK to avoid the US. You can't handle heat. That's exactly why you're here. We both know it. Sapnap. Again, this is Remonide to shit. Can you not see that? Look how fucking clear this photo is. Are you kidding me? There ain't no fucking way a Minecraft stream looks like this shit. No way. There ain't no way. He really looks like George. They look very alike. Has anyone ever noticed that? What? Look at this image. Get rid of the beard. They have the same eyebrows. And the same eyes. So okay, you guys aren't backing me on this. You know what? We're not even gonna put sound up on the list. Scott is literally Scottish. Get below E, my friend. You're not even on the list. Someone even touch you, CPK. You know what, CPK, you are a metal band person, so for that reason, you can handle the sad. I believe you. I want to talk about a story time with CPK. Okay. Scott, I'd like to just... Look. Scott, it was just me. I was just trying to be funny. Please don't be angry. I was just making a few funnies. I would love to be a part of Minecraft Championships. So, I'm sorry. I'll take it back. You know what, Scott? I think you can handle the sun incredibly well. For that reason, I'm going to be putting Scott S Major right into S+, despite the fact that Scott is very clearly Scottish and arguably allergic to solar power. We're going to go ahead and put him in S+, because I would really like to be an MCC. Can we get a spam in chat? Guys, I can't believe it. We're in MCC. This is the announcement. We're in the next MCC. Let's go. Everyone, let's get excited. Let's get pumped. James Does Mining is back. I'm going to be streaming Minecraft. Let's go. Woo. He's in it. You don't believe me? You wait, man. We finally made it into MCC. Call me up, Scott. Let's do the announcement that we planned. Scott, I'm gonna call you. Let's do the announcement we planned. You ready, Scott? I'm calling you now. I can't believe it, guys. It's been a long time coming. I'm joining MCC. Woo! He'll pick up any second now. He'll pick up any second now. He'll pick up any second now. He's hung up. Looks like the MCC announcement is on pause. Woo! Yeah, baby! Hold on. Wait, maybe this is him. Oh my god, I can't believe it, Scott! Woo! We're doing the MCC announcement! Can I get some fucking yes in chat? Let's go! Bilzo, please pick up the fucking... There we go, Scott S. Major! I can't believe it. Let's do the MCC announcement. We're in it! Scott, welcome me to MCC like you said you would.
Why the fuck have you phoned me, James?
Because Scott S. Major, you told me...
Who are you
Bill,
on about Scott?
do me a solid. This is gonna get edited down. Just pretend to be Scott S. Major announcing me for MCC.
You're literally a commentary channel. Why would
No,
you-
though, I'm not. Bro, I've left that in the past. I haven't uploaded a video in like half a year, my guy. Can you
You're
just...
literally... What are you doing right now? What are you
I'm-
doing right now, you mug? You
This isn't...
shit.
This is no fucking commentary! Are you blind? Are you deaf? Come on, man. Scott, announce me for MCC. This is what the point...
God, Scott!
That's not... I know you are! Use a little imagination, you little cunt!
Why am I an idiot?
Because you can't under the sun look at yourself! You barely go outside, bitch, though!
I literally...
Oh my god! Just do the bit so I can fuck it! Oh, they're asking me to turn you up. One sec.
Oh, okay. Am I loud now?
One sec.
Oh, okay. You just let me know.
Can you turn up the mic on your end a little bit?
I can get closer to the mic.
That works.
Yeah. Is this good?
Can you just be Scott for 1 fucking second? So I can do my fucking bit! I just need someone to do my MCC bit with, please! Look, Bill, open the fucking stream. Open the fucking stream. Are you on the fucking stream? Open it.
Yes.
Are you up to date? Am I live? Am I like at the right time?
Yeah, you're standing around like a buffoon waving your
Okay.
arms around in the air.
Bill, look at me.
Ooh, okay, looking at you.
Do you know what I've been through this stream?
Oh no. Oh, dearie me. Oh,
It is 40 fucking degrees, Bill.
No, it's not!
It was.
It was. It's 20 degrees and it's raining.
Look, no. It's so hot. It's unbelievably hot in here and I am parched, right? And I just needed some support from one of my boys. Are you going to be Scott S. Major or not?
Is he Scottish?
Yes.
Can I get a minute?
Yeah.
Oi, me laddie, you're in MCC. Welcome. Welcome.
What's my team? What's my team, Scott?
The subs bench. Maybe you'll be in it next time, laddie.
Why have you made Scottish Major sound like Shrek? Like, can we process this?
I don't know any...
Man, you'll be in the next one, laddie. See you in my swamp. That's what you just hit me with, Bill. I'm leaving. Everyone spam bitch though. Alright, bye-bye. Have a nice day.
Yep.
Everyone spam bitch though. That was horrific. Thanks Bill for that. Okay, I was gonna tell my story, right? I went to a karaoke bar with CPK over here. On the second night of TwitchCon? On the second night of TwitchCon, I went to a karaoke bar! And it was nice. Except for the fact that a fucking smoke machine was constantly blowing in my face, and I couldn't breathe. Now, this would happen every 5 minutes, okay? So this just grey smoke would hit me and fill up my fucking lungs. It might have been weed. I don't know. It was something, and it was mildly intoxicating, right? And, like, every time it would hit us, all of us would just start fucking choking. Because it was a lot. It was, like, heavy. I think the next day Ash felt ill because of it. Like, just like, ugh, you know. And at one point, the smoke happened, right? So already I was coughing. And then they start throwing these fucking, you know, photosensitive epilepsy-inducing lights, by the way. Like, dangerous shit. And it was just like, bam, 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 right? Like, nightmare of fucking lights and flashes for about 15 seconds. So at this point, I'm fucking flashbanged. I can't breathe. I'm like, right? It subsides. The smoke subsides and the light subsides. I open my fucking eyes, I'm not joking. Believe me, Captain Jack Sparrow is stood at the end of my table. Like this. When I say... I cried with laughter. Were you high? Yes. I'll be straight up honest with you. But I was dying. That shit was wild. That was correct. Captain Jack, I'm not kidding. Captain Jack Sparrow was at the end of the fucking table. It was unreal. And I was crying with laughter. So yeah, I met fucking Captain Jack Sparrow. Not the real one. Sorry. It was just a fake Captain Jack Sparrow. Why is that getting dinged? It was like just someone who, I think they pay him to like dress up as Captain Jack Sparrow and just walk around the bar. Weird. Very odd. Let's keep moving on. Guys, I'm sweaty. Can you tell? CBK, give it a minute, man. Shelby, I don't think the sun would even choose to burn Shelby. You know what it is? Some people scare me, right? It's the people that don't have faults. When you meet people and they're just so sweet and they just talk to you and they have an interest in you and they're interesting and it's just like, be a cunt to me so I can have something to make you human, you know? So for that reason, I think Shelby might be kind of like a Homelander kind of person. I don't think the sun affects Shelby. Sneak. I reckon Sneak's probably a bit like me. I think Sneak probably burns. Sneak was lovely, by the way. Met Sneak. Tommy in it. This man burns more than anyone I fucking know. I feel so sorry for the blue sky above him. Probably roasted this poor dickhead's entire fucking body. Same with... Oh. Thank you for the sub. Same with Tubbo. Actually, Tubbo probably built a little bit less. Oh. And then... why do we have to get hit with so many fucking Minecrafters? I don't care. You know what? Stay... I was about to make the most raucous joke about Jubilee Line. I'm not going to do it. You know what? I opt out. Also, Nikki Nihaju did reply to me. Nikki said, more or less, when I said, can you handle the sun? Nikki, I think I confused Nikki. I think Nikki sometimes gets worried while speaking to me. I'm going to reply with, thank you, smiley face. Just to further scare her. Moving on. Let's find someone to raid. Guys, I'm back. I'm officially streaming again. I'm going to be streaming again tomorrow. Back on the live channel as well. Sorry I took a bit of time off. To be honest, I almost didn't stream today. I've been feeling a little bit low energy. But I'm back. Back for good. And I think now that I've gotten back into it, it should be a bit easier. So let's think. Who are we going to raid? I think we're going to raid Filza today. You know what? Filza. How about it? Been a while since we raided Filza. By the way, 3,500 motherfuckers here right now. That's crazy. Thank you, guys. We're fucking big time, baby. Thank you so much. I will see you. I'm in pain. Ow. I swallowed that so badly. Ow. Ow. Very well. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm sleepy. I'm going to go to bed. Bye-bye.